What is overspeed trip? Why auxiliary engine onboard ship has this kind of trip? How to test this onboard ship? We will discuss this in this video. An overspeed trip is a safety feature provided on the diesel engine of the ship to restrict uncontrolled acceleration of the engine, leading to mechanical failure or untoward accidents. In order to prevent the speed of a diesel engine to go beyond the preset speed range, an overspeed trip is used. In the diesel engines, there are many ways on testing overspeed trip on auxiliary engine, like forcing the governor to increase until overspeed setting using governor lever. Possible but not safe. Other method is by adjusting the control K and OB until overspeed setting reach and alarms trigger. This is also possible but unadvisable, but can do if none other choice. If ever use this kind of testing, you need to reset. This while running the engine, you need to adjust the knob to slow direction until normal RPM is reached to avoid overspeed trip again during starting. Cinch also in the frequency meter in the panel. Those overspeed trip testing method I did show you will be more easier and more safe, especially your governor motor safety if your generator system have speed switch sensor like you will see in this video. This time I will show you how to test auxiliary engine overspeed using speed switch. When you open your panel, you will see the speed switch with the display of actual RPM of your engine. This is a speed switch used in some auxiliary engine. I usually see this in Daihatsu engine. Let's familiarize. The F is a function key used to scroll the display you need to view. The arrow up and arrow down are used to increase and decrease the data or setting you change. The S key when long press used to register the data you've changed. Now let's test using this speed switch. The display shows is the actual RPM of your auxiliary engine. If your engine is normally running at 900 RPM, then your overspeed trip is 1020 RPM. That's almost 11% increase in the normal speed, when 900 is your normal engine RPM. According to manual, can be tested by increasing the engine speed by speed adjuster at no load condition. Overspeed trip will cut out the fuel supply at 115% of normal speed. Next step, press the F key or function key until you find the set value of overspeed trip, which usually is 1020 at 900 normal RPM. Next step, long press the S key until the display flickers. If display flickers, this means you can now change the setting. Now you can decrease the setting using arrow down key until lower than the current actual RPM. The actual RPM is 900 RPM, so you can decrease lower than that. I set the RPM to 800 RPM. Long press again the S key to allow the new setting to register in the system. When the flickers stop, this means register already. To trigger the trip and alarm, press 2 times the F key to trigger the trip and alarm. To reset, you need to put the throttle lever engine side at stop position, then back to speed switch. Now the engine is at stop position and the current RPM is 0, reversing the procedure to reset. Press the F key to scroll until you find the overspeed setting we change, which is from 1020 to 800 RPM. Press the S key so that we can change back the setting to original setting, which is 1020 RPM. When the figure flickers, this means you can now change the setting. Press the arrow up key until you reach the 1020 RPM original setting of overspeed trip. Press the S key to register the original setting. The flickers stop, this means already register setting. Return the display to the current RPM display value by pressing 2 times the F key. Other speed switch relay attached on the auxiliary engine panel is like this on the photo. This speed relay is very easy in activating the overspeed trip. Just push the test button to trigger the alarm and trip. That's the testing of our auxiliary engine on board on overspeed trip. Thanks for watching this video. I hope we learned something in this video.